Let's now set up the lighting for path tracing. First of all, I'm going to organize the outliner. I'm going to select all these point lights from here and move them to the folder of night scene. And then I'm going to move them to this folder, artificial lights. I'm going to now select all these point lights. I think I should first delete these artificial lights from here. And now I'm going to select all these point lights from here, create a duplicate copy by pressing Ctrl D and move them to the folder of artificial lights for path tracing. Okay, let's now select this directional light and copy the rotation values. I'm going to close this folder and hide the night scene. Let's unhide the night scene for path tracing. And let's select this directional light. I'm going to paste those rotation values in here. And there we go. Now we have the shadowy side facing the camera. And let's now switch to path tracing mode. Okay, so in here we can see that the intensity of these artificial lights is a little bit too much. We're gonna first have to identify these lights. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah. Okay, so we have these lights around that asset. So I think the point light 18 has a different intensity. So let's first bring it down to, let's type 5 in here. 5 is a little bit too much. Let's just type, I don't know, 60,000 in here and see what happens. Perhaps that's a little bit too low. Let's try 70,000. And I'm gonna give it some time to clear the noise, but I think, yeah, it looks good. Let me just type that console command in here to hide these warning messages. Disable all screen messages. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna now select the other lights from here. And let's bring down the intensity to, let's say, let's type 5 in here. That's a little bit too much. I'm gonna type 1 in here. And perhaps that's a little bit too low. Let's type 2. And yeah, I think now it has started to look a lot better. Let's move on, and now I'll select these 4-point lights around this asset. And let's bring them down to 5 mil, I think it is. No, that's still a little bit too much. Let's bring it down to 2 mil. And we're gonna have to give it some time to clean up the noise. Yeah, I think it looks better. Let's try 1 minute here and see what happens. No, perhaps let's go ahead with 3 mil. Yeah, I think now it looks a lot better. Okay, let's move on. And I'm gonna move this playhead. And now let's tweak the intensity for these 4 lights around this asset. Let's bring it down to, let's change this to 1. No, that's still a little bit too much. Let's try 2 in here, 2 mil. That's too low, probably 5 mil. Yeah, I think now it looks better. I'm gonna now go ahead and open up this folder of patrol troopers, and I think I forgot to enable those spotlights for the sci-fi ho bikes. So let's deal with that now. I'm gonna select these spotlights and check this box. And I'm gonna also select these point lights and check this box. Yeah, looks pretty good. So that's pretty much it for this lesson, and I'll see you guys in the next one.